Okay, this one's a bit of a thinker. We know Canada is the second largest country in the world when it comes to land mass. Pretty clear to see that on the map. But how clear is the map?
Every world map you've ever seen is lying to you. Canada appears to be one of the world's largest countries, and it is, but not as huge as maps make it seem. Move it to the equator, and it shrinks dramatically.
The voiceovers.
I know, that is nice. This is very soothing. So most of us are familiar with this map. It's called the Mercator projection. But the issue with this is the world is a sphere. And it's hard to map that in 2D, like when you flatten it out onto a piece of paper. So what happens when you do that is that the countries further from the equator look bigger because they're kind of wrapping around the curve of the sphere, right? And then they get flattened out. So if you go to thetruesize.com, you can play around with this. I would suggest going with Greenland because it's right there next to Canada. It looks enormous. Not so when you move it. It is very interesting when you start to think about the maps that we're all used to looking at. There are other types of maps out there that kind of try to do a better job of getting to scale, but fascinating.
Yeah, when it traced out the shape and brought it down to the Antarctica, I'm like, man, Antarctica doesn't seem that big for some reason.
Yeah, we're still number 2, but not as big as you kind of project in your mind.
Very cool.
Shifting gears here, this guy doesn't cry over spilled beer, even if he spills it all over himself. This is Oliver Strumpel. He's a bartender who competes trying to break the beer mug carrying world record. This year, he fell short while trying to carry 31 mugs. He lost one, which cost him the record, before losing a few more after his concentration slipped. His record is 29 mugs, which is pretty impressive. How much does that all weigh? 154 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's a whole person.
And who are those people walking next to him? It looks like they're chanting to him or talking to him. Maybe they're his little support crew. I don't know.
Maybe they just want to drink.
Yeah. And like, what's the move? Do you try and wrap your hand through as many handles as possible, and then you go tight here to make the,
I do this with my grocery bags all the time.
Yeah,
you slide your hands through all the handles.
I don't want to take more than one
try
trip.
to carry them all at the same time. And then you try and kick the trunk closed and try to open the door with your foot.
I do the same. I don't want to take more than one trip to the house.
Hey, I don't spill every Sunday, so.
There you go.
Beer. It's time for us to take a break. We'll be we're also talking poutine on the text line,
yes,
10400. Your favorite spot, the #1 in the city. We want to know about it. We'll be right back.